Welcome back to the show, everybody. Today we're talking about my 2020 Trek 520. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Here in Northeast Pennsylvania, talking about my 2020 Trek 520. I've been riding this bike for the last couple of years. I always wanted a Trek 520. I bought this bike brand new in the fall of 2019, I believe. It's been my primary bike for the last couple of years. I have 7,500 miles on this bike. This is my main touring bike. If you start researching touring bikes, you're gonna run into the Trek 520 very shortly in your research. So yeah, guys, 7,500 miles on this bike. It has your typical scrapes. There's a couple good ones on there I'm not nuts about. I have taken a couple spills on this bike. There's some average scratching, I think, for that kind of mileage. Got the Bontrager rear rack on there. I took the front rack off a while ago just to save weight on my last bike tour across the country. I didn't utilize any of that space out there. Got the Sora Shimano brake shifters, which came new in on the 2019 Trek. And they followed it into the 2020. Got some torn up handlebar tape there I need to replace. Little Garmin on there. I took off the handlebar bag a while ago. I haven't been riding with that lately. This is your classic 520 butted steel chromoly frame with an aluminum fork, which came new in 2019. They switched that up. They went to disc brakes and also the aluminum fork. With still like plenty of mounts there to mount anything on there that you need. The front and rear hub are M475s. This bike is filthy, guys. And this is not a light bike, guys. This is weighing in at 31.5 pounds. I do have my old Brooks saddle on there, which has just seen just a tremendous beating. The saddle has been all over the country with 20,000 miles on it. This bike has held up great. Just a couple minor issues I've had with it. Last year in Durango, I believe it was a piece of this on the inside broke. Is what the guy told me, but anyway, I was able to get the part within a week and get back on the road. Little upset, but that's really been it. I haven't had any flat tires on this bike. I know that's not really a reflection of the bike, but a reflection of the tires and maybe the rider. Planet bike fenders on there. For me, guys, I have to have fenders when I'm touring. Fenders are key when it's raining. So I have it pretty stripped down here, guys. I have the water cages off of there. Just running with the rear rack for right now. But this has overall been a great bike. I've heard some people having frame cracks, and you might have that from a bike made in China. But yeah, it's been a heck of a bike. A lot of miles on it. I wouldn't necessarily purchase this bike again. I would probably go for a Surly long haul trucker, but this is the bike I went with. And I have a few reasons why I made that purchase, but I got some Bontrager Affinity rims on there. I took off the stock Bontrager tires, guys. I have the Schwalbe Marathons on here. They're just a superior tire as far as when it comes to touring anyway. That's what I prefer to ride. I just don't like dealing with flat tires. These are some beefy 38s. Anyway, guys, that's the 520. That's my touring bike. I ride that bike quite often in Pennsylvania here, tying up a few loose ends, getting ready to head out on the Great Divide mountain bike route in a couple weeks. I'm going to be doing a full review on my Surly Krampus with the Revelate Designs bike packing setup, as well as a gear video and everything I'll be taking on that trip. I hope you enjoy the rundown of the Trek. It's been just an incredible bike. It's a lot of fun to ride. It's really fast. I wouldn't necessarily make the purchase again just because I'd like to go with something new. I always wanted a Trek 520, guys. That's why I bought it. There's a few other reasons why I made that purchase. I always wanted a Trek. I didn't really see one used out there. I couldn't find one in the time frame that I needed to buy this bike. So I figured just brand new, this would be a great bike. But I am always looking to get a Surly long haul trucker. And if I was to make the purchase again, I would probably go for the Surly. So I had a pedal crush in on me at about 4,000 miles on the bike, so I had to switch out the pedals, and that brake lever also failed at about 5,000 miles, I'd say. But anyway, it's been a pretty good bike. It still has lots of life left in it, and I plan on riding it for quite a long time. I'll probably never get rid of it. I'll probably never sell it. It'll probably just be added to a bike collection if I move on from this. And like I said, if I was to move on from this bike, it would probably be up to a Surly long haul trucker. Anyway, guys, this bike still has lots of life left in it. No cracks, no issues. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Much more to come. If you could hit that subscribe button, that would be fantastic. Really helps out the channel over here. And getting ready to head out on that Great Divide mountain bike route, guys. So thanks for staying tuned, and we'll catch you on the road.